Xander shops all the top term insurance companies to save you money. Get started at Xander.com.
I'm going to be 62 next month, and I don't have anything saved for retirement, and I want to become a first-time homeowner, and I don't know if that's stupid and ridiculous or if it's possible.
Well, I don't think it's stupid or ridiculous. Let's focus on the possible part. Give us a picture of your financial situation, given that you have zero retirement or very little retirement.
I have no retirement, and I have no money for a down payment, so I would have to go USDA or SES5, something with a zero down, and so that would make my payments even higher.
No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Do you have any debt?
Yes, I have some, but not unmanageable, and I'm getting it paid off really quick.
Okay, how much debt do you have?
I think Credit Karma said I had about $8,000 or something like that. I just paid off $600 worth of two of my accounts in the last month. So,
is the $8,000 credit cards or personal loans? What is it?
Let's see. I paid off the personal loan, and so and one of them is my car, and the rest of them are credit cards. I've got, I think, 4 credit cards.
How much is in your car? Do you owe on your car?
Gosh, I can't remember. I'm really bad with money. I mean, numbers. And so I just know that I just got it 2 months ago, and I had to trade in my other car because it was a 2019. It was convertible, and it didn't convert anymore. And mechanically it was sound, but everything else on it was falling apart. So I had to get rid of it, and I was upside down on it because last year it was worth $17,000, and then this year it was worth $5,000. And so I was real upside down on it, and so I owe more on I had to get a minivan because I'm so popular. I can't have a little convertible, so I owe more on my minivan than really I should. So
okay, and you probably, and did you roll over the negative equity on the convertible?
Yes.
Into the minivan.
Okay, so how much do you owe on the minivan?
I don't know.
You don't know, Antoinette. You signed a loan. You don't know how much the total is.
That's right.
All right.
Right. And she had to go to Credit Karma on the other thing. So one of our problems, Antoinette, is you don't have a firm grasp of your numbers.
Yeah, she already said she's bad with them, but it's not okay.
And I can't remember numbers.
Oh, but it's not about that. It's about, do you have a file over in your house somewhere where we got the car information?
Yes, but I'm a truck driver, so my house is like 2,000 miles away.
Why do you need a minivan if you were driving a truck all the time?
I go home sometimes.
And you're popular, so you and the ladies are hopping in the minivan. Okay, all right. I'm trying to catch up here.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to figure out, honestly, if we can sell the minivan.
What year's the minivan? What year?
Well, I had to go for a, let's see here, a 2023, I think.
Okay.
You had to. We
and with the negative, I mean, this could be $30,000, $40,000. I mean, so, okay. So Antoinette, I want to paint you a picture. Yesterday on the show, we had a truck driver, Christopher. He paid off all of his debt, and he has tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, he's just absolutely killing it, and he's a truck driver. He was telling us he had a Subaru, brand new, ended up selling it, had some, had to take out a small loan because it had gone down, and he was upside down a little bit. Bought an $8,000 Lexus. The Lexus gets hit. He gets a check from the insurance company for $9,000. He ends up buying a $2,000 car, takes the rest of that, and throws it at the debt, right? So there's a way to do this, and even someone in your industry, we literally just talked to him. He did his debt-free scream yesterday. Here's the thing, Antoinette. Okay, so the excuse that I am bad with numbers can't be an excuse anymore, okay? You are an adult, you are smart, you are capable, and we have to get this under control. So the first thing I need you to do when we hang up is I need you to call the dealership or the credit, wherever you got the loan for the van. I want you to pull up the Credit Karma again and know exactly which credit cards are out there and know exactly what you owe on them in companies. I want you to write a list down and then take your phone and take a picture of it so you have it documented. Even if you're out and about, you have it documented. And then the plan is going to be, home ownership is going to be down the line, okay, for you. But I think the goal here is to get yourself out of debt. And Antoinette, you're more than likely going to have to sell the minivan, okay? And you're going to get a beater $2,000 car because I want you to be out of this debt so that you can start saving for retirement. I don't want you driving, have to be a truck driver for the rest of your life. I want you to be able to have a great retirement. And that's not going to be possible with the habits that you've been in, not only just financially, actually, but the way you're going about it and your attitude about it. You've got to make the turn, and it's going to be difficult and hard, but you need to get as much facts in front of you as possible, because you don't know what you don't know.
Are you an independent contractor? In other words, work for yourself, or do you work for a company?
I'm a company driver. I'm not kidding about having a bad memory, and I update all of my bills every other month. I have a piece of paper that tells me, I keep it on a book. I look at every one of them. I see how much interest they're charging me. I see how much my balance is, and then I tally up my total debt. I also look at Credit Karma a few times a week. I just have a bad memory, and if had I known that you were going to be asking me these questions, I would have had this stuff.
Antoinette, you called a money show, my friend. You know what I mean? And so we're trying to help. We really are. And so
I know you are.
My encouragement to you is that when there is something, a big missing piece, and the car loan is that for me right now, that I need you to know what it is, because I may need you to make a really quick decision to sell it, because do you know how much the payment is each month?
Yes, the payment is $995.
Okay, almost $1,000. How much money do you get paid once a month? Per month, what are you making?
Probably about $7,500.
Okay.
And let me do a quick follow-up, Antoinette, because I didn't hear you. That's my fault. Did you say you're independent? And the reason I'm asking this, did you say you're independent?
No, she works for a company.
Okay, do they have a 401k or some type of retirement program that you can be contributing to?
Yes, but I don't, because what's the point of that at my age?
Because you have nothing. So
yeah.
We can run these numbers, but I mean, for the baby steps as we teach them is $1,000 in savings just for basic emergencies. Baby step 2 is to pay off your debt, smallest to largest. That's why Rachel leaned in there. We want to get the debt out of your life, because we just learned that could save us $900 a month. That could be going towards
that could be going towards
retirement. And so
why would I want a $2,000 beater card that's going to break down all the time?
Well,
and a $2,000 beater card doesn't always break down all the time. You can ask Christopher yesterday. He literally had a picture of his, and it runs great.
And I'm talking to a person who's super popular. Your own words. Have the ladies pick you up when you're not in the truck.
I don't want a beater car. I want to get all of my family together and take them places.
I hear your heart in it.
I want a Lamborghini.
When I'm going there.
Yeah.
I don't mean to argue.
I want to dunk a basketball, but just some things are not going to happen because I'm 5'8" and can't jump. If I want to retire with dignity, I've got to start saving money, and I can't save money if I'm in debt.
Hey, Antoine, I want you to keep listening to the Ramsey Show for real. I want you to listen every single day for the next 6 months. Make that be your goal. Just as you're driving, listen to this show, because I want this knowledge to soak in and this way of thinking and the way of life when it comes to money.
I got to say, I even though she got a little upset at us, I love Antoinette. I love her spirit. And I think, what I want to touch on real quick, Rachel, is I got her frustration. I felt it. Mm-hmm. And that's what it's like when you wake up like she did one day, 61, no retirement, no house. And it feels as though she's at the base of a mountain that's impossible to climb. Right. However, we know, and as you pointed out, in talking to a truck driver just recently on this show, it is possible, but the frustration is real. And I guess the thing is that it's like, hey, this is going to be hard. There's going to be some trade-offs.
Yes.
And they're going to be painful.
Yeah, it's about choices. We have to make choices. And we talk to people that are on baby steps 4, 5, and 6. They've gotten out of debt in their emergency fund, and they had to make a choice to work extra. They have to make a choice to cut expenses in order to put extra money to pay off debt. They had to make choices, really hard choices, but the outcome of what they were doing was worth it. And so I think that is it. There has to be this level of reality of to say the outcome that I want, and in her case, whether it's a home, whether it's retirement, these sacrifices that I have to make in order to get what I want are worth it. And, Ken, I think there are some people in life, they're not worth it for them, and they live their life the way they want to live their life. But it is about choices. We have to make choices. Everyone does. We don't have an infinite amount of get to do whatever we want all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's difficult.
So true.
Xander is the best place to find term life insurance to protect your family. Visit Xander.com for quotes today.